Need for Speed Underground is one of the games I played in my childhood way back in 2009. Coming back to the game in 2021, it gives me a warm fuzzy feeling inside. That's mainly because I haven't played a Need for Speed game for like more or less 7 years since I last played any Need for Speed game. Yeah, that's a very long time. So over the past 3 weeks I've been playing Need for Speed Underground, and I can confidently say that the game does not age well. But for some reason I still find myself enjoying the game throughout all its jankiness Need for Speed Underground has. I am Codex, and I will give you my thoughts on Need for Speed Underground in 2021. Before I rip the game a new one, I just wanted to say that the game gets a pass when it comes to the gameplay issues like map clipping and car weight distribution, because the initial release date of the game was November 2003. And I am reviewing the game in August 2021. So Need for Speed Underground has been out for a very long time. The technical issues and gameplays will get a pass, but I will still rip apart the game because I want to review it. So let's kick everything off by talking about the story mode / career mode of Need for Speed Underground. There isn't much to the story of Need for Speed Underground. The main goal is to become number 1 on the rankings of the underground street races. Yeah, that's it. The only characters that I can remember from the top of my head is Eddie, Samantha, Clutch, and TJ is the only guy who gives you all the good unique car parts to tune your car performance. Even though the story of Underground takes a backseat, I get Fast and the Furious vibes from it. That's because you, the silent main character, is tasked to be number 1, and for me that was enough to hook me into winning every single race the game has to offer. So to further prove that Need for Speed doesn't have much to the story, so here is a screenshot of the characters in-game thanks to the Need for Speed wiki. So obviously in a game about racing and winning, the career mode is just only about the racing. As you progress through the story or as you win races, you will bump into tournaments. Tournaments will help you rank up on the leaderboard, but sadly since you are forced to win every single race, I didn't find myself using the leaderboard. I assume the average player will do the same. And you can also do trials by choice, putting an emphasis by choice. If you manage to win a time trial, you can get to choose a unique car part to upgrade to your ride. It can go from anywhere from a rim upgrade to performance upgrade to vinyl upgrades to hood upgrades to it can be anything basically. You'll be given at least 30 seconds extra time to win the race if you're playing on easy, and if you play on hard you're gonna be given at least like 30 seconds less. That's not the issue. The issue is the game has a way to give you cars, and by the time you reach your first trial or your second trial, you are given a very slow car that won't make the specified time frame, and I still don't get it why you have difficulty options. I just think that they should have made the times slightly reasonable. But yeah, it's like a 15-plus-year-old game. It's one of those issues whereas I'm not sure whether they thought it through or they didn't see it as a problem back then. As you progress through the story, you earn cash. You get to earn more cash if you finish a race at a harder difficulty. With the money you get in your bank, you can tune the performance of your car to make it go faster or handle even better. You can customize the look of your car to your liking, and the customization options are a lot. And I'm putting an emphasis on a lot because there are a lot of options to customize your car. So buckle up, here's the list. You can customize your car starting from the rim, the muffler tip, the body, the headlights and tail lights, neon lights, window tint, hood, roof scoop, and you can add decals to your car. Wow, that was a long list. So there are 20 cars available in-game. Even though this might be a few, how you unlock them is the challenge. You can unlock more cars by progressing through the story or by leveling up your style bar at the end of each race. To be honest, each car feels the same, but the main difference lies between the acceleration, the top speed, and the handling. The weird aspect in these attributes is the handling. Depending on the weight of the car can influence how much oversteer or understeer you will experience during your races. You will slide very easily in every track. It does not matter what car you got or how much handling you got. The weight distribution is not that good. It does not matter how careful you are, you will always find new ways to crash into things. Trust me. But as Uncle Iroh says, there is always light at the end of the tunnel. If you keep moving, you will come to find a better place. That's Uncle Iroh for you. Let me explain. Even though the car mechanics is out of date by now, the speed and the weightless cars you drive, paired up with the well-timed slides when you try to cut corners short, can result in good immersion. At a point I thought I was playing a good Fast and the Furious game. And yeah, like Need for Speed Underground has this thing when everything comes together in a one wrapped good package, you can have a better experience even though the game is outdated when it comes to issues like the car weight distribution. I really enjoy the fast-paced racing of this game. It really brings back a lot of good memories. So let's talk about the modes in Need for Speed Underground. Number 1 is the circuit race. You can race in a multi-lap against 3 opponents. Number 2 is a sprint race. You race from point A to point B. That's it. Number 3 is a lap knockout. The last place car in each lap will get eliminated. Number 4 is a drag race. You race in a straight line. This mode is heavily based upon how well timed your shifts are, and just try not to crash on other traffic. It's really difficult trying to avoid to crash into traffic because the faster cars you get, the harder it is to switch in between lanes. And number 5, my favorite, is drifting. In drift races, you slide with style to score points and finish the race as number 1 on the leaderboard. So you gotta slide with style in this mode. It's really fun and it's my favorite mode in Need for Speed Underground. I can also say that if you really want to have a good drifting experience in 2021, try to play Need for Speed Underground's drifting mode because it's really fun and there's a lot of control to your car, how you move about it. So I don't have as many problems with these modes because some of the issues get a pass, like map clipping and car weight distribution. The big issue that I have, and I cannot look away or give it a good pass, it's the catch up setting. The catch-up setting is a switch that increases how fast or how often the computer AI can catch up to the player during races. This is a rubber banding setting that can change the intensity and difficulty of a race. At first glance, this might not be a problem, but when you play the career mode, it's a setting you cannot switch on or off. You can just only switch between difficulties easy, medium, and hard. And the thing that I noticed, if you jump between medium difficulty and hard difficulty, there isn't that big of a difference because the catch-up setting is like super annoying if you're somebody that wants to have a challenge and the computer AI does not obey the exact same laws of physics you do when you play the game. So I found this setting more annoying than being a challenge to overcome. Due to this setting, the career mode becomes unbelievably difficult when you get around your 30th race win. Keep in mind that I have been playing the game on the hardest difficulty setting ever since I started the career mode. So my theory is around the 30th race win, that's when the catch-up switch is switched on. So keep in mind that you can always dumb down the difficulty when you run into the hardest parts of the game. So to wrap everything to a close, Need for Speed Underground is a good game to come back to for nostalgia's sake. And if you are somebody who has never played any Need for Speed game, go look at Need for Speed Underground 2, or Need for Speed Most Wanted, or Need for Speed Carbon, because those games have way less issues that can be affected by gameplay. For example, Need for Speed Most Wanted has a cop system. It's really fun to play against with, and it's really interactive. And it also doesn't have that much rubber banding to it. Need for Speed Underground has a good interactive open world system. That game can hook you into playing the game for days upon days. Trust me, it has a very good open world system. And it was one of the first games to implement a good open world system. It's kind of like Forza but very old. So if you are willing to power through all the technical issues and the rubber banding Need for Speed Underground has, you will have a great time. Trust me, because I think I've sunk in like 15 hours of playtime to this game, and I've been bouncing in between all three difficulties because like the rubber banding, it's just annoying when you get around your 40th or your 30th race win. But I'm pretty sure around the 30th you can feel the rubber banding. So yeah, that's the review, guys. Thank you if you made it to this part of the video. I really appreciate it because making a video like this takes a very long time, and this is one of my first videos where I tried to put in a lot more planning and a lot more emphasis when it came down to doing voiceovers, editing, and even writing points like scripts and key points to remember. So yeah, guys, I really do appreciate it if you made it to this part of the video, and I hope you enjoy Need for Speed Underground or Need for Speed Most Wanted or the other two Need for Speed games that I recommended you to play, because they are fun games to play in 2021. And currently right now I am bouncing in between three games, which is Yakuza 0, Shadow of Mordor, and I am thinking, but I'm actually procrastinating on playing Need for Speed Carbon because I want to finish the other two games and then do a deep dive on Need for Speed Carbon, because I never finished that game, but I have played it. You can expect a couple more OG Need for Speed game reviews on this channel because I'm kind of hooked into Need for Speed to be honest, and yeah, you can expect more of those to come soon, or other open discussion videos like my first memory of Devil May Cry. I'm going to be also doing that one over the next couple of weeks, and I think that's about it when it comes to updating people on what I'm going to be doing over the channel. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, in the next one. Peace.